Okay, if you saw my previous video or maybe you just stumbled upon this video and you've been having these questions on your mind like, okay, I want to learn something. What can I learn? Which skills can I develop? What can I venture into that can sustain me or maybe be one of those things that could sustain me as time goes on? Well, if that's why you are here, why don't you sit back and let's ride? If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Fiftola Sayende, and here I make students learn shortcuts to difficult courses and also make smart decisions in life. Learn smart. And if you're not a student, well, now you're my student.
Why you? What he's doing?
Okay, now 6 skills you can look into as a student or anyone looking to add more to what they already do. First, one of the easiest things you could venture into as a student or anyone is content creation. Content creation simply means generating specific ideas or discussion that appeals to an audience. It could be in written form, videos, and designs. It's all about getting an idea, researching on that idea, and putting it down, then presenting it in a form that appeals to your audience. Okay, now I know you're like, well, if I know content creation or I've learned content creation, how does that fetch me money? Well, great question. We're in an age where internet and social media content are so consumed, and in fact, you are currently seeing one. Individuals and companies need people who could help boost their social media visibility. So they need, guessed right, content creators. What can take this skill to the next level is if you can design. Yeah, that brings us to the second one, designing. Even if you don't learn it to a professional level, at least you could learn to create something beautiful. And I know some of you might be saying, but I don't have a PC. How do I design? Well, you have a smartphone, right? Yeah, you can design even with that smartphone that you have with you. It might not be as great as that of the ones you can design with a PC, but then it can serve at least some purposes. Okay, for example, the thumbnail of this video, as well as many other videos in the past, have been designed with my smartphone. Even those birthday designs I share in the community tab are designed on the smartphone. So what I can do is that in my future videos, I'm going to be explaining in depth all these skills that I've mentioned and I'm going to mention. Another skill you can learn is making videos. Yeah, making videos, editing videos, and it goes along with content creation. Still, you can do that with your phone. Yeah, a PC is recommended. It is important that you learn how to use proper settings to communicate ideas, sourcing for royalty-free content online or paid content, whichever you can afford. How to cut and trim, how to use proper effects, and if you're already good at this, you can take it to the next step by adding motion graphics, visual effects, and any others. The truth is, if you already have your business, you need everything I've mentioned so far. So you better start looking into them. Another thing you could lay your hands on is photography. Yeah, even if you don't have a camera yet, at least you can use your phone. So try and understand lighting, camera angles, depth of fields, and others. The next thing I can recommend for you is to learn basic coding. Yes, with the rate at which technology is going, coders or computer programmers are constantly in demand. So if you have the means, look into coding. Understand how to create basic websites, apps, and many of all those things. There are a lot of opportunities in coding. In fact, I'm going to make dedicated videos for you to understand coding and how you can harness it to make money. And I'll also bring you someone who you could learn from. Another thing you can learn is creating music. Now, have you not always wondered how those famous musicians make money? Apart from the sponsored content, they do that if they get sponsored content. Their music on all those stream channels bring money. Yes, those TikTok music you just add to your videos, Spotify, you listen to music on Spotify, Audiomack, all those platforms. As you stream them, it gives them money. Because they are famous, their music are streamed in millions. And the more you stream their music, the more money you make for them. You can create your music, post your music on all those stream apps, try connecting with people that can help you boost it, and you never can tell. Don't worry, I'm bringing someone who would explain this even more in future videos. You can also venture into agriculture. Yeah, you can get a land, plant crops that are much needed, for example, pepper, tomatoes, vegetables. And if you do not have land, you can go and meet people around you or meet your school. There will always be a way. You just have to find it. And there are many other skills you can also look into, like shoemaking, fashion designing, hair cutting, or hairstyling, whatever you call it. Just look around you. Whatever gap you can fill, then you can monetize it. The cool thing about most of these skills I've explained so far is that there are AIs, artificial intelligence tools that can help you simplify some of the processes. And if you're not subscribed yet, then you need to, because I will explain all of this in details in future videos. Yes, every of those skills I've mentioned. And not just that, I'm going to be bringing people that would help you even understand more. Lastly, whatever thing you pick to learn, try gathering an audience around it on any social media platform you choose. Develop a profile for yourself. Constantly engage your audience. Let them know you are still in that business. The more audience you can gather, then the more money you can make. In conclusion, I want you to know that learning does not come free in life. It will cost you something, no matter how small. Whatever thing you want to venture into, just see it as an investment. Result might not come immediately, but continue developing those skills. Keep being consistent at it. Let people know what you do. Soon enough, you start seeing results. That's it for now. I remain Olase in the faith. Learn smart. If you want to know how this series started, then click on the video here. To watch the next one, well, whenever it is available, you will see it here, and I'll catch you there.